chocolates and chocolates in between chocolate for another video review. It's a Snickers coffee, yes, Snickers Coffee Flavour even. Well, there you are, look at that. Dropped a Snickers into a mug of coffee there, it looks like. 44 grams, there we go, it'll be treat-wise, this and the other. So I think it's just a UK one. I thought this wasn't in here, but maybe it isn't. I don't know, we'll find out. It's got some shenanigans going on here. What's this about? Part of our sustainable intergeneration plan. Alright, we are transitioning to paper-based wrappers. More info, go to somewhere. I don't know where. Oh yeah, there's an import sticker label under there. Really expertly done actually. Under there. But there we go. So no idea where it's where you have to go to for that, but nonetheless, I guess it's supporting a more sustainable future. All right. So got the calorie information here. So it is on an import sticker. I think it is anyway. Yeah, it is. All right. So it says milk chocolate 35%, caramel 26%, coffee flavour nougat 21%, and peanut 17%. So does that add up to 100? Let's see. 35 or 26. That's 50. 50, 61, and we've got 82, we've got 17, so 99, so there's 1% missing, so who knows what that is, but that's not too bad. I've seen worse. Alright, so 469 calories, 22.2 grams of fat, 7.4 which is saturates per 100 grams, and then per 44 grams, which is the bar, 206 calories, 9.8 grams of fat, 3.3 which are saturates. Alright, and there we go, so we've got the actual Snickers coffee bar. Is it a Snickers coffee bar there? I'm not sure. Contains, alright, so we can't read that, it's underneath it. I've tried to take it made in Australia. You can see Australia there, New Zealand as well, so it's an Australian product, this one. Yeah, I got it in B&M, I think. There you go, looks very nice, doesn't it? It looks very interesting, but you can still see that it's a lot smaller. I mean, they're all like this nowadays, aren't they? They're almost mini size, really. You know, you used to get those mini bars, they're almost the same size now. Yeah, the mini bars used to actually probably be this size. Well, I'm not sure about that, but noticeably smaller, but nowadays the mini ones are not really that much smaller, really. I guess 44 grams is still quite a lot, and they're still quite calorific, so it makes sense, but they still charge you the same, if not more, don't they, you know, so there's that. Alright, well, let's move myself down, give this an open, so it's like on the inside, and take it from there, so let's do just that. Okay, well, okay, we're going to do Snickers coffee and open, why not, so let's get straight into it. So please subscribe and like the video if you haven't done so already, it really helps out the channel, it really does, and put a link to a place for other reviews in the top right hand corner, so you can go to hit those out if you'd like to see more of my reviews, but obviously after you watch this one. Alright, so there we go, look at that. So a lot smaller than the actual wrapper. And there's like little extra bits on the side and this and the other all the same, but still a lot smaller than the actual wrapper. Let's give it a bit of a measure in. Okay, so it's not quite flat on the sides, but we'll do what we can. We'll measure the sticky out bit. About 9.8 centimetres there. And the width. 2.7. And height, a bit wavy on top. We'll do it without the wave. Well, in fact, we'll do it with a wave. Why not? Maybe not actually. We'll do it with a wave. 1.7. But with a wave, wavy bit, 1.9. So yeah, okay. All right, there we go. Not bad. Well, how does it look? Let's have a. You see chai tracks on the bottom. Typical affair. The conveyor belt. Looks like a Snickers on top. I like the way Snickers and Mars have a slightly different design on the top. Even though they look the same, you can tell the difference. Not too bad there. Let's give it a bit of a chop show. I think we've got a knife to hand somewhere. Okay, got a knife here then. We found one. Alright, we'll chop it from the side because if we chop it from the top, it'll squeeze the bottom down, or the top down rather. Alright, so there we go. Looks like a regular Snickers. Quite a high proportion of caramel and peanut on the top than perhaps a UK one or a regular Snickers would have. Looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Looks very nice. How's it smell? Oh, has a very nice coffee smell to it. A typical coffee smell that you get with like a coffee cream or something. But yeah, Oh, I like the smell of that. Very nice. What's it actually say? There's the coffee in it. Can't remember now. Hopefully we can still see it. Coffee flavour nougat. So it's a nougat product that's coffee flavoured. Alright, so this bit down there. Okay. Plenty of peanuts. It's very nice. Nice runny caramel. I think that's pretty good. Let's have a... The caramel's quite solid, but it's soft. It's not runny, but yeah. Okay, can kind of get the impression on the end of the knife there. Alright, well, I think we just need to taste it, don't we? Certainly, first impressions are good. How does it taste? Let's open it up and give it a go. Here, well, okay, again, this Snickers coffee, or Snickers Coffee Flavour bar, a taste, and why not? So there we go. So we've got half of one that we, one we chopped in half earlier, so here's half of it. Let's give it a go. It's not bad, you know. It is kind of what you'd expect. It's basically a Snickers, but with a hint of coffee, and interesting. It kind of works quite well. It's got a nice chew to it. I think for me Snickers might be better refrigerated just because they give you more of a chew. It's still pretty good actually. It's still nice, yeah. Nice peanuts there as well. The caramel's very nice, nicely proportioned. Just trying to see if the nougat is the source of the coffee. The bottom there. I think it is. It's hard to tell. A bit of a coffee, sort of soft coffee chew. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. It's quite subtle coffee flavour, but not too much. It's just quite well balanced. And caramel peanuts are nice. Chocolate's probably not great on its own, but all together with everything, it works pretty well. It's all pretty nice, really. I'm very happy with this. I think yeah, I don't know if it's going to blaze socks off or anything like that, but it's got a nice enough coffee taste to give you that coffee kick. It's a bit different as well. You don't normally get sort of coffee flavour with caramel and nougat and this, that and the other. So, yeah, quite a unique product as well, I would say. So I don't think it's going to blaze socks off. It's not massively different than a regular Snickers, but it's a nice bar with a nice taste. And the coffee flavour works well, and it's all well proportioned, well balanced. I like it. So I think for me, a good 4 out of 5. I think they've done a good job here. I say certainly closer to 4.5 than the 3.5. I feel like it's it's just a solid bar. You know what I mean? It just does what it does and does it well enough. It won't blow your socks off. It is just a Snickers, but Snickers are a nice bar actually. I think they're a bit they're better than you'd think. One of those sort of regular bars is actually pretty nice, really. I'm not usually a peanut fan, but Snickers, I don't know, I do like them. Say I'm not usually a peanut fan. I'm a fan of myself saying that more and more, and then saying bars are nice with peanuts in. I think I prefer them more than I used to, basically. When I was younger, I was very much against them, but yeah. Yeah, a nice bar, this one. Certainly could see myself marking this up to a 4.5 out of 5. Perhaps with time, maybe, but I don't know. I feel like 4.5 might be too much, but nonetheless, it's certainly close. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this one. Are you a fan of coffee in your chocolate? Would you like to see coffee and more chocolates? What bar would you like to see infused with coffee flavour? Let me know. Leave a comment or free. Always great to hear from you. Always do the best to reply. And have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.